Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me for the first time, I go by the name of A Gift Somakwabe, known as Soma K. So welcome back guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you are notified when I post a video. Share, comment, tell others that we are here to make a difference. This channel is all about careers, academics, finances. We're here to learn. Okay, so yeah, today we're going to be talking about something very interesting. Before I get to that, just like to show you a little something. So I got a post a few days ago from Truworths, right? I even got a card, guys. Like, it already has my name and everything. So they sort of like inviting me to join the family and have some credit and buy some nice clothes and everything. So yeah, I didn't think I'd get this far, but clearly this shows that my credit is good. So that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about credit score. Okay. So in this video I'll be covering what is a credit score, why do you need to have a credit score, why is it important. I'll be talking about the considerations, what they take into consideration when you apply for credit. I'll mention one of the top 4 credit bureau services that give out reports, or actually are the ones that come up with these reports for individuals. I'll also talk about what I did to put my credit score up, and I'll be giving you tips on how to manage it so that it does not go down. Okay, so I went from zero, guys, iqanda, 0 to 606, right, in the first month. And now I'm currently sitting at 647, I think. Yeah, so you can imagine the difference. And now we are even getting some cards, so I'm actually proud. I'm very proud of myself. So that's what made me decide to do this video, and just explain credit score and the importance of it and stuff. So what is a credit score? So a credit score is basically the credit worthiness of an individual. So how much you worth, right? So your information is sourced from credit bureau services, right? And you need to just know there's 2 different kinds of credit. We have unsecured and we have secured. So with your secured credit, you're looking at you have a certain loan that you take out or credit, and you insure it against an asset. So that's your car or your home. Sorry. So that's your car or your home. So you're basically telling them, guys, if I struggle to pay, take my car or take my home, basically. And then your unsecured is your credit cards, your store cards such as Edgar's and all of that, and personal loans. There's nothing like that you use to insure against it. You just take out the credit. Okay, so why do you need credit? Why is it important, right? So let's be honest, in the world that we live in, or country, whatever you want to say, it is quite difficult to get everything in cash. I'm a cash person. I love cash. I bought 2 of my cars straight up cash, but I realized that credit is important because, number one, you are going to have to make big purchases one day. You're going to have to buy a house and your dream car. I mean, I want a Range Rover and a Mercedes, and yeah, the list goes on. So such things, you sort of need credit, right? Because you can't get everything on cash. Then number 2, you need to be able to score good interest rates that are at least lower than the prime rate. So what happens is, for someone who has just started working, let's say fresh out of varsity, and they want to get a car, right, chances are they're going to pay a higher amount, like, yeah, skyrocket interest, and it really kills your pocket at some point. So if you really rock up there at the garage and you have at least a credit score, they get to see that, okay, you're able to pay, you have some sort of credit behavior, and they can give you a lower interest rate. And the more you manage and do well, then obviously your interest rates will become better for you. Okay, so what are the considerations that they take in place when you apply for credit? So number 1 is your payment history, which contributes about 35%. So with this, they're looking at how well do you pay, have you been paying, do you pay on time, and everything like that. Number two, they look at the amount owed, which counts 30%. So you could be paying, but are you actually paying the way you're supposed to? So what if you do pay, your payment history says you do pay, but you probably pay less than the required amount, or you pay after 2 months instead of every month, you know? So they do look at how much you owe. It will count 30%, yeah. And then the length of the credit history. So you'd rather give credit to someone who's been in the game for like 3, 4, 5 years than someone who's just joined a month ago. It's quite risky, right? So that counts 15%. And then your credit mix counts 10%. Credit mix is, do you just have credit for your car, or do you actually have a car? Do you have a store card, a credit card, a home loan? You know, there's just a mixture of things that counts 10%. And then the last 10% is new credit. So obviously, if you just went to purchase, or you went to get credit of like 50,000, and then 2 weeks later you come back and you want another 20,000, yeah, it's yeah, it makes you seem like someone who can't manage their credit, right? So those are the considerations that they'll take into account. And then your court judgments as well, they look at that, you know. Have you ever had any court judgments against you and stuff like that? So if you want to go look at information regarding your credit and stuff, you can look at Experian, you can look at TransUnion, CompuScan, and XDS. Okay, so there's a scorecard, and this scorecard explains everything as you can see on the screen. So just know that you go from bad to fair to excellent, right? So I'm currently on fair because I'm sitting around the 600 points. Okay, so to check my credit score, I use ClearScore. ClearScore allows me to get reports every month. They send it to you via email, and you just need to log in, put in your details, and then you'll get everything that you need. Okay, so what did I do, guys, to increase my credit score? So what I did is, okay, I won't lie, I was really scared at the beginning because, you know, we have this perception about credit, and it's seen in a negative manner, but only if you don't manage it properly. So I started my credit in December 2019. My brother and I decided to go to MTN, and we decided to take out a phone. We decided to buy an iPhone on contract for 2 years. So I paid 300 Rand. I'm almost done, guys. 6 months left. Almost done. So with this, it's quite interesting because I wasn't employed by the time, like permanently employed. I was just a tutor at UJ, and my brother just finished matric, and he's unemployed, obviously. So how did we get our credit up and stuff? So we gave out our 3 months bank statement, and they checked everything, right, your ID and whatever. So they put in the system, and the system will reject or accept you. So the thing is, you don't have to be permanently employed earning like 100K to actually get a credit score. You just need to show that you have income that comes in every month in your bank account, so that they're able to deduct that specific amount that you are, you know, buying for. So in my case, I was getting some tutor money, and obviously 300 was affordable, and the system accepted me. With my brother, he's more of a self-employed person. He runs his own businesses, and his statement was able to show that he has some money. So the 300 Rand wasn't a problem, right? So with you, you can also just go to like Mr. Price or something, and, you know, just decide to open an account. Or Legit, I know Legit, I think it's Legit, or it's what's that other store, I forgot, the Rage, I think. Yes, Rage, I think they allow students to open accounts. So you can just buy yourself a heel or a sandal for like 150, and then just pay it every month, you know. Pay 50 Rand a month, 80 Rand, whatever you can, as long as you don't miss your payments. So I decided to go for the debit. So I told them that every 30th they should debit an amount from me. That way I don't forget. With my brother, there was an issue with his card, and he had to actually pay physically. So now you can also decide to do that, but with physical payments, you need to make sure that you don't forget. Otherwise, it will affect your credit score. Okay. And then, yeah, the rest is history. Now I'm getting Truwords hitting me up here like, "Girl, come through. You want your money, basically." So yeah, that's how I did it, guys. So you can also do that, or you can open a store card and stuff. And then now, how do you manage your credit? Okay, so number one, you need to pay on time. So I got to 606 points, and now I'm on like 647 because I used debit order. Obviously, I made sure that there's money every month, and they're just taking their money, right? So don't miss payments. If you cannot pay that month, like it's really bad, call them up and tell them, communicate, make a payment plan, guys. Don't keep quiet and run away. I've seen my uncle dodge like all the stores, like tell them I'm not there, you know, I am busy, I'm not around, I left my phone. Guys, don't run away, communicate, because it gets really bad, you know. And then do not play around with credit online, guys. Don't give consent to credit, you know, every day where you like on property 24 looking at houses. That's fine, but now you cannot be online looking for credit every single time. You cannot be doing that, you know. It does make you seem desperate at some point, like why is this person so desperate for money, why are they always online, you know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, do not keep your accounts for as long as possible. So don't close open. Be just like, you know your, stand your ground basically. If you're gonna open an account, keep it. Don't open 3 months, close it, come back, open something another next month. No, you need to make sure that you balance, right? You are an adult, you are mature, you can't be up and down, you know, it's risky. Okay, another thing is, if you get a like personal credit, you borrow maybe 100K, don't use the whole amount, guys. I know money is nice, but don't. At least use 30 to 35%. So out of the 100K, you should only use maybe 30,000 to 35,000. Stay on the safe side. Okay, that shows that you do not depend on credit that much. You just needed some money, but you're able to still sustain yourself. Okay, and then dispute credit reports, any errors on your report. So you need to constantly check your credit report. As I said, ClearScore gives you monthly reports. If you see something funny there, you need to let them know so that they fix that issue, because if there's an issue, it could really affect your credit score, and it could go down, you know. And then get a mixture of credit. So store card, credit card, a phone, whatever, you know, but just make sure that you're balancing it, guys. Don't go and get credit that you can't afford. So if you're going to open an account with Mr. Price or Rage or something, like just manage it well. And then if you open a phone account, just know that okay, you're able to pay the 300 rand a month, and you're able to pay for those sandals. Okay, don't overuse, and yeah, just don't. And then the last one would be close off credit cards account that you're not using. If you not like if you're not using it, like it's dead, it's inactive, like a bank account that has no money, it's been dead for months, they can close it, right? So don't contradict me what I said, guys, when I said don't keep closing and opening. That's different. But if you're not using an account, rather close it, because it's still active on the credit provider side, and they can see everything. So yeah, that is how I got my credit score up. Just make sure that, guys, you are well prepared financially if you start taking out credit. If you're still a student, I would advise that you can start something now, so that when you get to the workplace, when you want to buy a car, a house, you sort of benefit at the end, and you don't find yourself paying high interest rates or trying to convince the credit providers that you will pay. They need to see history so that they can understand the kind of creditor you are. Do you pay on time? Are you honest, and all of that? So thank you guys once again for watching this video. I hope it helped, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and yeah, see you soon. Thank you.